Today I'm working with the avocado and the cherries. There comes a time in every tree's life when you gotta make a decision. And because I want the avocado to stay small, like bonsai small, I gotta do a little operation that's a little scary. As you can see, the avocado is looking gorgeous. These leaves are just perfection themselves. Look how shiny and glossy and happy it looks. Unfortunately, this tree is, I don't even know if you can see it. This tree is over 10 inches tall, which is way too tall. So there is a procedure that many tree management services use. It's called topping. And yes, it is exactly what it sounds like. What I have to do is find a node, and these are very easy because you can see all these teeny tiny little remnant leaves on the side. Those are all nodes, and I got to cut just above one of those nodes. I don't want to cut it all the way down here. Oops. I don't want to cut it all the way down here because that is too short. I want to give it a couple of nodes so that it has a good chance of surviving. So I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to cut it at the angle away from the node. Right there. This node should produce leaves. This node should produce leaves. And this gets put in soil to become a cutting. All right, this is just a brief update on what I now know for absolute sure. This is an alder. Got a positive identification from a friend. I'm going to take some of these wires off. I'm not going to put any new wires on it yet because when these buds actually do open, I'm going to trim it. And I don't want these wires doing any damage when the stem starts to thicken up. I am happy that these are actually keeping their shape, and I have learned better wiring techniques now. I will be using them on the next project. This alder is in amazing shape. It loves being outside. So that is where it's going to go. Right back outside on the railing. The roots are in pretty good shape, although some of the roots are actually exposed. I'll probably have to repot it and maneuver it into a little bit more of a lean. But I like the way that the mosses seems to be happy and the branches are happy. So now I'll just put it right back outside. and the rosemary. It smells so good in here with this rosemary. It's crazy. As you can see, the rosemary has kept its shape. The only bad thing, the roots are really exposed. I'm gonna have to repot this too. I didn't do a very good job. This branch is deader than a doornail. Wiring it back on did not do any good. So I will just take it off. And I'm going to unnip the wire, but I'm going to keep the rest of the wires for now. And I will let it be like this for a little while until I can get to it later. Repot it to put these exposed roots back down into the soil, and this can go back out where it's really happy. Now for the fun part. This is one of the little cherries. It's in great condition. Its leaves are really shiny. One leaf is these two little leaves are probably ready to go. The other cherries are good, but they're a little too big for the mame project I'd like to do. This has to go into here. And I've ground up a little bit of the pumice and akadama, and I've got a little bit of other stuff in there. Oop. I don't want rosemary leaves in there. I have made a little tie wire for these wires, which are going to hold the plant in the pot. This is just one of those little 75-cent specials from Fred Meyer. Let's see how the root system of this baby has gone. It should be pretty spectacular by now. Ooh, it doesn't want to come out. Alright, I'm just gonna trim off a few of these. Just a few of these leaves. I don't want to be mean to the roots, but you know, I'm going to wind up being mean to the roots anyway, because it's got to fit in there. I really shouldn't be worrying about being mean to the roots. Ooh, yeah, here we go. Roots coming out here. And I don't see any sign of mold or decay, which is fantastic. There's not an enormous amount of roots. So I'm going to be gentle. Get the there. All right, let's see. Hey, not bad, not bad. I'll just tip that out, and I'm actually gonna just spray this with a bit of water to get the rest of the soil off. Let's see if I can. There we go. pretty good. That is pretty good. I'm only gonna trim the bottom just a little bit. And there. Let me get it in one more little leaf there. Oh. Oh, and I need more. Gum and my black lava. In there. This, ooh, you know, I probably shouldn't have put the soil in there quite so much. I gotta put the, I gotta tie down the roots first, don't I? Yes, I do. Ooh, uh-oh. Do I actually? You know what? I think I pretty well messed that up. There we go. Try this again. Here. Just a little in the bottom. And then the roots. Like so. And I'm pretty sure this wire is really just a bit too thick, but it's all I have right now. Come on, just there. Just stay right there. There we go. And no, just sit up, be a good cherry, okay. Pliers, oh, these are just, it's way thick. The only other wire I have is the wire that comes with chicken wire fencing, and I've learned that is galvanized steel, so that is not good to use. It is really not good to use, so I can't use it. All right, just here we go. Got it. I think I got it. You know, I just don't think this wiring is gonna work. I'm not really sure it needs it anyway, so I'm gonna, well, I don't want to destroy the plant. I'm gonna do it without the wire, because I just can't, I can't get it to work without destroying the little cherry. There we go. Alrighty. Pull a little. There we go. I hope you haven't been abused too much. go. And it definitely doesn't need any wiring yet. It's I can get wire, but it's on the list, but it's not a high on the priority list, so it's just gonna have to wait a little bit. There we go. All right, and that is the cherry for now. I'll give it a little bit of water and let it. There we go. And bonsai soil doing its thing, flowing nicely. I think that ought to be fine. We'll see how that lives. Now, I do have 2 other pots, and I'm going to pick 2 cherries to put in these pots, but I'm going to do that a little later on. And then I got to figure out what to put in this. I found this lovely little pot. It actually goes very well with the pot that the alder is in, so I'm going to figure out something to put in this. Maybe another cherry. Maybe something else. Maybe a fuchsia. I don't know. I chose the tallest cherry for this. It does have a little bit of leaf damage, but it's going okay, and the roots look great. I'm just tipping the last of the soil in here. This is a pot I made out of a little fast food container, and I super glued some rocks on the bottom. And now it's looking pretty good. I offset it in the pot so that it would look good, but I want the roots to grow before I really start wiring it. I'm not sure of the shape that I should actually go for. I need to watch a few more videos, and I'd like it to tell me how it's going to do in this pot. Are you looking for more bonsai videos? You should go check out Eric at Bonsaify on YouTube. Links down below. You can learn a whole lot, including all different types of trees you can use, trees and plants you can use for bonsai, as well as wiring techniques and fertilizing. And he's just darn pleasant to listen to.